Hey, welcome back to thedrinker.co.uk with me, Pete Turner, for my seasonal recommendations for all the UK supermarkets in the winter going into the spring of 2023 to 2024. All of the wines in all of these vids are all under £10. I'm not sure how long we can keep that up, but what I've tried to do is find really well priced wines under £10 whilst keeping the quality high. So what we've got here is my 6 recommendations from Asda for this season. Go to the website for my longer list of all the recommendations at all the price points. But here we got 2 reds, 2 whites, a rosé and a fizz as always, and we are going to start off with Asda's extra special Pinot Noir. This comes from the Leyda Valley in Chile. It's £8 a bottle and 13.5%. Leyda Valley is kind of coastal near Santiago, so cool nights, warm days, lovely clear skies, slow ripening grapes, and Pinot Noir really loves that kind of area. And it's a lovely, wonderful red cherry and red currant nose, and there's something a little bit herbal about it, maybe even some tobacco leaf about it. And it's soft, and that cherry is retained in the mouth, and it's beautifully structured. There's a tiny little bit of tannin in there, but not so it's intrusive. It's cherry, and then there's a little hint of licorice and a little hint of thyme, and it's beautiful and light and easygoing, and it's actually 13.5%, which is quite high for what I was expecting, but actually you could drink that all day. It just feels like a really easily drinkable wine, a beautiful little light wine for the winter time. Okay, so here I'm guessing is the abject opposite. This is Barossa Valley. This is the extra special Barossa Valley Shiraz. So it's a proper Aussie Shiraz, 14.5%, £8.75. And what do you get? So whereas the first one was quite pale and lovely, this is very, very inky and dark. And it's very rich and herbal, and it's like really stewed dark red and black fruit. Yeah, there's a real fruit compote sort of nose to it. And it's full-bodied, and it's hefty, and it's everything you want out of an Aussie Shiraz. It's in your face. It's not inelegant, but it is in your face. It's got some really bold black fruit character to it, black currant leaf, black currant to it, a little hint of spice in there, quite a long finish, which is very pleasing. And for £8.75, you could do an awful lot worse than that. I think that's a super, super wine. Real good winter warmer, hearty wine. Go well with food, go well if you just trudged in from the snow. What a lovely wine that is. Okay, next up, this is Santodeno Grillo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Grillo doesn't sound right, does it? Grillo, I'm going with. Comes from Sicily. It's a really good grape. Grows really, really well in Sicily. You don't see it very many other places other than Sicily. And this is a beautiful light Italian white. And it's £8.25. And there's a lovely orange blossom nose to it. And it's a little bit of lemon peel on the nose. And it's beautiful. It's lovely and citrusy, and I'm thinking of orange groves, I'm thinking of lemon, I'm thinking of walking hand in hand down a beach. This is Sicily in a glass. It's beautiful and elegant and ripe and light and lovely and lively. £8.25. Santodeno Grillo. Beautiful, beautiful wine. Really, really top stuff. Great value there. Okay, so next up, other end of the scale again. This is Tuki Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc. It's £8, which is rather good value for Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc. Marlborough in New Zealand seems to have sort of cornered the market in Sauvignon Blanc, really adopted the grape as its own. And what do you get? Well, you get the Marlborough nose. It's exactly what it should be. It's big and floral and expressive, and it's some tropical fruit in there. So there's pineapple and melon and mango, but there's also gooseberry and elderflower. I want to say a little hint, in the very best way, of tinned asparagus. Again, fresh and dry and expressive and pronounced, and everything you want a Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc to be, but at only £8. How about that? Super, super value. It's really top wine for the money. Okay, so next up, this is Faustino VII Rioja Rosado. I get told off online because I pronounce Rioja, but there we are. It's Rioja Rosado. Faustino VII. I don't often cover the big label producers, but this was the right wine at the right price, and it was very pretty. It was £8.25, and it looks perfect, looks lovely. It's very elegant on the nose, little hint of red currant, little hint of raspberry. And it's light and poised and well balanced, and it's really, really well made. And okay, you can say what you like about the big producers, the big names, but that as a rosé is a really, really super little treat. Make a great house party rosé, $8.25. Again, a little bit more expensive, but everything's a little bit more expensive at the moment. Get yourself some of that super stuff. And lastly, we had Santodeno. This is Sansovino, Filippo Sansovino, Prosecco Co. And it's only 11% and it's £7.50. And it's just Prosecco DOC, so it's not from any of the sort of little villages or communes. And it's light and good looking. And it's very sherbet lemony. And there's a little hint of lime peel about it, if you were grating lime peel. And it dances on your tongue. And at $7.50, that is a really good party Prosecco. You can buy lots of that for that kind of money. It'll go a long way. It's perfectly lovely, perfectly well made. And at $7.50, Filippo Sansovino Prosecco. There you go. So those are my 6 picks from Asda. Like I say, if you go to the drinker.co.uk, you see my longer list, all the different price points. They are turning miracles, particularly in the sub £10 category. Do get yourself down there and buy lots. They're super people. The buyers know really, really well what they're doing. So I'm Pete Turner. I'm on the drinker.co.uk. Check us out on TikTok and on Instagram. Give us a like, share and follow. Let me know what you're drinking and enjoy your wine now. Cheers.